From CBS News Bay Area, this is the Morning Edition.
The debris is consistent with a catastrophic implosion of the vessel.
A tragic end to the search for a missing sub and the 5 people on board. Why the Navy says there may have been signs something went wrong, actually days ago. Plus, tackling the affordable housing crisis in San Francisco, the new development now open in the Mission District.
Also this morning, 500,000 people are about to descend right here on the streets of San Francisco. We've got everything you need to know for this weekend's Pride festivities. Jess.
And it'll be a nice and cool forecast for us as we head into all these Pride festivities. I'm going to break that down for you and all the events coming up in your First Alert forecast.
And so much has happened in the last 24 hours in the basketball world. Jordan Poole is out and the Warriors get Chris Paul. The trade fans are talking about this morning, plus who we drafted last night.
Hope, Love, Pride. Proudly presented by Pet Food Express and Broadway San Jose.
But right now, preps are underway for Pride weekend here in San Francisco. Many will be hitting the streets to celebrate all LGBTQ culture and honor the movement for LGBTQ rights. This video we're looking at right here is from last year, the Pride Parade in San Francisco. We can expect a ton of people this weekend for the event on Sunday this year. A lot of people planning on going. So we have team coverage for you on this Friday morning. First, we want to know what it's going to feel like. Jess Birch is covering our forecast for us. And Jocelyn is helping us get there, and all around town we know it's going to be tricky, so a lot of good tips from her. Justin Andrews, though, with previewing some of the events this weekend that we can look forward to. Justin, what's on tap?
Oh, yeah, there's a lot happening this weekend, Amanda. Let's first look live at San Francisco City Hall here, right here on the other side of me. This is where Pride Weekend kicks off in the city, honoring marriage equality for people of all genders and sexual orientations. So there's about 250 LGBTQ couples that will be getting married in a special ceremony today, marking 10 years since California resumed same-sex marriage. The couples will also get special marriage licenses and pins. The colors of the rainbow will be illuminating Market Street later today as well. Former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Mayor London Breed are set to flip the switch on that 4-mile-long art installation by the nonprofit Illuminate. Just look at the colors here. 6 colored laser beams. They will create a vibrant rainbow shooting right over Market Street and will be shining for about 3 nights. Also later this morning at Dolores Park, there will be the 20th annual Trans March. Organizers say this is to help unite and honor their resilience and strength as they march proudly through the streets of San Francisco. There are way more events happening this weekend for Pride, including the San Francisco Pride Parade this Sunday. And yes, we will be streaming live and broadcasting all of the colorful events beginning at 10 o'clock on Sunday morning. First Alert meteorologist Jessica Birch is here. Tell us what the forecast looking like this weekend.
You know, it will be a little bit cloudy and cool, but one of my favorite events to go to is actually tomorrow, just at Mission Dolores around 5, 6 o'clock. It's going to be beautiful, partly cloudy, yes, but still it's going to be vibrant. You know, and that's the best part. You get past the weather on weekends like this, and it's not even a bad forecast. It's just not last year's where we were dealing with beautiful sunshine and really warm temperatures. This is what we're looking at heading into this weekend in the heart of San Francisco. For any events happening at Civic Center, you can expect daytime highs to top off in the low 60s. What does that mean for us? Well, still plan the outfits accordingly. Just keep in mind you're going to want to have something to layer up in probably heading into the afternoon to continue all of the excitement. Beautiful conditions for us this weekend, though, especially at Dolores Park. Like I said, tomorrow around 5, 6, 7 o'clock. We're going to be sitting in the upper 50s, lower 60s. Mostly sunny conditions, but those clouds will be coming in and out. Kind of like what we're dealing with right now. This is just a little bit more dense because we're still waking up to that marine layer. The marine layer is a morning person, folks, and we've been dealing with it for the past couple of days. It's still staying thick, but at least it's not impacting the surface level. Roads are fine. It's just a cloudy start to the morning. Winds are relatively weak. We're actually sitting in the upper 50s right now from Concord and the Livermore, 60 degrees right now down in the Santa Clara Valley. Later this afternoon, we will be warming up into the mid 70s with plenty of sunshine off in those East Inland Hills, the South Bay, and even up into wine country. This is actually a beautiful day to head up to Napa, if you ask me. Now, 60s are expected from the coast into the bay. Those clouds are going to kind of hold on just a little bit more tight to that peninsula this afternoon. I'll have more on that in a bit. But for now, Jocelyn, how are the roads looking out there?
Ooh, Jess, it's looking like a beautiful weekend. Well, right now the roadways are still a little bit quiet here, still a little bit earlier in the morning. But we do know there's going to be a lot of people heading to San Francisco for Pride festivities. So we got a map here of San Francisco. If we zoom in here, we're going to get a closer look of the Pride Parade and what we can expect. It starts at 10:30 a.m.
met Market and Beale Streets. It ends at Market and 8th Streets. There's going to be street closures there, and we know parking is going to be a big headache. So, of course, we have other options like BART and Muni. That's a good option. If you're heading from the peninsula, of course, there's Caltrain as well. It heads over to the city. Right now, everything seems to be on time. Over at the San Mateo Bridge, you can see it's getting a little bit busier. Headed westbound, you're looking at about a 13-minute drive from 880 over to 101. At the Golden Gate Bridge, things are looking pretty smoothly if you're heading there in both directions. It is a little bit cloudy out there. We've been talking about it this morning, but overall, not too bad. 11-minute drive from the toll plaza over to the city. And of course, be sure to catch our special Hope, Love, Pride celebration this Sunday from 10 a.m. to noon. It airs live on our sister station, KBCW, and streams on the CBS News app. Amanda.
Well, developing now, the hope of rescuing a missing Titanic submersible is gone. The Coast Guard announced that debris on the ocean floor indicated a catastrophic implosion, which destroyed the vessel with no survivors. The Coast Guard says a remotely operated vehicle found 5 major debris pieces on the ocean floor, about a third of a mile away from the Titanic wreckage. They believe the sub imploded in extreme pressure in the deep ocean, which experts say would have killed everyone on board instantly, including OceanGate CEO, a Titanic explorer, an adventurer, and a father and son.
I had been holding out hope as much as possible. I think he would like to be remembered as somebody who continued the story of Titanic.
The company that operates that sub, OceanGate, released a statement saying, "Our hearts are with these 5 souls and every member of their families during this tragic time." Some industry experts have been critical of the company for not taking enough safety precautions. The former business partner of Stockton Rush said that they put safety first when they co-founded the company.
It went through rigorous test program and has obviously been used in these science expeditions to the Titanic for the last few years. So if I had the opportunity to go right now, I'd be in that sub myself.
Well, crews will gather as much debris as possible to help them understand exactly what went wrong. But the Coast Guard says that because of conditions in the deep sea where the craft likely imploded, it's unlikely they will ever recover any of the bodies. I've also learned that they're going to be taking a lot of pictures underwater before they even bring that debris up to get the best picture they can before they continue that investigation. But still, a lot of unanswered questions here this morning. You can stay with CBS News Bay Area and KPIX.com for continuing coverage of this devastating recovery effort. Let's look at our other top stories now. Back here at home, one man is dead after a shooting last night at the Powell Street BART station in San Francisco. This happened around 8 p.m. when police officers arrived. They found a man with a gunshot wound. Paramedics rushed him to the hospital, where he later died. No arrests yet. Police didn't say what led up to that shooting, but did say they think it was targeted. In an effort to increase security, BART officials have approved a 20% pay raise for its police officers. A recent survey said riders want to see more officers patrolling trains. They say it will make them feel safer. And out of the Bay, from North Carolina to Texas, states in the South have been getting hit with some severe weather. It's been really bad here, guys. Cleanup is starting this morning in multiple areas that saw tornadoes, hailstorms, and more this past week. And there's major concern in Texas, where high winds and deadly storms knocked out power for thousands of people. And with a heat wave on the way, many are worried the state's power grid might not be able to handle the strain. It's already been so hot there, too. That's a look at your top stories.